Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. CM Punk has sent a subtle message seemingly to Paul Heyman in his latest Instagram story. The former WWE champion addressed the favor that the wise man owes him by putting up a quote from the iconic Hollywood movie The Godfather. Punk recently revealed to Roman Reigns and the WWE Universe that Paul Heyman owes him a favor. It's been several weeks since the Second City Saint made that statement, and he still hasn't revealed exactly what the favor is. In his latest Instagram story, CM Punk shared a picture from the legendary movie The Godfather. He also hinted that he hoped the day would never come when he needed Heyman's favor. Here's the quote from the picture that Punk shared. "Someday, and that day may never come, I will call upon you to do a service for me." What did Paul Heyman say about CM Punk's return to wrestling? Punk returned to pro wrestling back in 2021 when he made his way to Tony Khan's AEW. Months later, Paul Heyman appeared on The Masked Man show. Here's what he said when asked about Punk's AEW debut. "I think it's still very fresh for him. What happens a year from now? How's he going to feel? How will the audience look at him and accept him in a year? If he can continue to drive himself to being a progressive, compelling, riveting character on the cutting edge that presents himself in a different manner than anyone else can present, then he's going to be a fascinating character to watch." H/T Wrestling Inc. Punk went on a short hiatus following his win over Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell. Heyman brought him back as the fifth member of Roman Reigns' team at Survivor Series War Games. With Punk's help, Reigns' team picked up a victory over the Bloodline. Fans are now wondering how long it will be before Punk finally reveals the favor that Heyman owes him. Judging by CM Punk's cryptic message, he seemingly hopes that day never comes. If that happens, the WWE Universe is bound to be disappointed, as fans have been waiting for the reveal for quite some time now. The wrestling world erupted with speculation following a cryptic message posted by CM Punk late Monday night. The self-proclaimed best in the world took to social media to address Paul Heyman, referencing a mysterious favor Heyman apparently owes him. The post, which featured a photo of Punk standing in a dimly lit room with the caption, "Remember the favor, Paul. It's time to cash it in. Don't disappoint me or them," has left fans on edge. But Punk being Punk, there was more than a hint of mischief in the post. A follow-up tweet teased, "Twists and turns ahead. Some will cheer. Many will hate. I'm okay with that." The ambiguous nature of the posts has fueled rumors of an impending storyline shakeup that could leave fans, and perhaps even Paul Heyman himself, reeling. The history between Punk and Heyman. To understand the significance of Punk's cryptic message, one must revisit his tumultuous relationship with Paul Heyman. Heyman, known for his cunning and opportunistic nature, was once Punk's on-screen advocate during the latter's legendary 434-day WWE Championship reign. Together, they dominated WWE programming, blending Punk's in-ring prowess and fiery promos with Heyman's unparalleled mic skills. However, their alliance ultimately dissolved in dramatic fashion, with Heyman turning on Punk to align with Brock Lesnar. Despite the betrayal, Punk and Heyman have always maintained a mutual respect in real life, often hinting at unfinished business. It appears that business is about to be addressed, but in true Punk fashion, it seems destined to come with a twist. A favor owed. What could it mean? Speculation about the favor Punk mentioned has sent fans and insiders scrambling for answers. What could Paul Heyman, now serving as Roman Reigns' wise man in the Bloodline, possibly owe CM Punk? Some fans believe this cryptic message could tie into Heyman's backstage power and influence, suggesting Punk might use this favor to secure a major opportunity or dismantle the Bloodline from within. Other theories point to a more personal angle. Could Punk be calling in a favor dating back to his days in WWE, potentially involving hidden alliances or secrets only Heyman knows? If Punk's reputation for pulling the rug out from under fans is any indication, the favor could be something unexpected, yet devastatingly simple, like manipulating Heyman into betraying Roman Reigns. A twist fans won't like. What's most intriguing and nerve-wracking for fans is Punk's warning about a twist that will disappoint many. Historically, Punk has never shied away from controversy. Whether walking out of WWE in 2014 or calling out management on live television, Punk has always played by his own rules. His message suggests a storyline direction that will subvert expectations and likely frustrate those hoping for a straightforward payoff. Some fans speculate Punk could align with Heyman once again, this time as part of the bloodline. This would be a shocking betrayal of Punk's anti-authority persona, but it fits his knack for polarizing decisions. Others believe Punk might lure Heyman into a trap, forcing him to turn on Roman Reigns, only to abandon Heyman afterward. There's also the possibility that the favor Punk referenced isn't related to the bloodline at all. With Punk's penchant for chaos, he could be teasing a storyline that derails current WWE narratives, potentially targeting another faction or even a top star like Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes. Such a move would undoubtedly ignite backlash, especially from fans invested in existing rivalries. Paul Heyman responds, sort of. Paul Heyman, ever the master of intrigue, hasn't directly addressed Punk's cryptic posts. However, during a backstage segment on WWE SmackDown, Heyman was noticeably distracted while speaking to Solo Sikoa. At one point, Heyman muttered, "Timing is everything," a phrase he often uses when plotting significant moves. Later in the evening, Heyman was caught on camera receiving a phone call. While the conversation was inaudible, his facial expressions ranged from shock to frustration, fueling speculation that Punk was on the other end of the line. Fans are now questioning whether Heyman is prepared to face Punk's demands, or if he's already scheming to turn the tables on his former ally. The wrestling world reacts. As news of Punk's cryptic message spread, reactions from fans and wrestling personalities flooded social media. WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley tweeted, "Punk always knows how to stir the pot. Whatever this is, it's going to have people talking." Meanwhile, former WWE champion Seth Rollins, who has a long-standing rivalry with Punk, posted a single eye roll emoji, hinting at his disapproval. Even Punk's AEW departure has been revisited in light of this development, with some fans speculating that his controversial exit was part of a broader plan to orchestrate his WWE return. Whether that's true or not, one thing is certain: Punk's ability to command attention remains unmatched. What's next for Punk, Heyman, and WWE? With WWE SmackDown and Raw just days away, all eyes are on Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns' reaction to Punk's cryptic posts. Reigns, currently recovering from an injury, has been absent from television, leaving Heyman to manage the bloodline. If Punk's demands involve dismantling the faction, or using it to his advantage, it could spell disaster for Heyman's already tenuous position. Alternatively, Punk's return could be tied to a broader power struggle in WWE. With Triple H recently taking creative control, Punk might be positioning himself as a wild card, disrupting plans for WrestleMania season. If Heyman fails to honor the favor, Punk could go rogue, targeting whoever stands in his way. The fans' take, anticipation, and anxiety. The ambiguity surrounding Punk's message has fans divided. While many are excited about the potential for a Punk-Heyman storyline, others fear the twist Punk teased will undermine their expectations. Wrestling forums are ablaze with predictions, ranging from Punk dethroning Roman Reigns to sabotaging Cody Rhodes' finish the story arc. "I just hope they don't mess this up," wrote one fan on Reddit. Punk's return is huge, but if the twist is lame, it'll ruin the momentum. Another fan countered, "Punk thrives on controversy. If people are mad, he's doing his job." The final word: expect the unexpected. CM Punk's cryptic message to Paul Heyman has sent shockwaves through the wrestling world, reigniting debates about his creative genius and his ability to divide audiences. Whether the favor involves the bloodline, Roman Reigns, or an entirely different narrative, one thing is clear: Punk is once again positioning himself as the ultimate disruptor. As the clock ticks toward WWE's next major event, fans will have to wait and see how Heyman responds and what twist Punk has in store. Love him or hate him, CM Punk knows how to keep the wrestling world guessing.